What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video. And today, what are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about the episode 9 casting going on. I'm sure everybody is, curious about this. And hang on, I got to share some stuff on Twitter. And Joe Voss, what's up? How are you today? How's everyone doing? Hope you're all doing well. Good to see you. Give me a minute. Work with me here. Let me share it. Let everybody get in here. Hugh Jazz says hello from Oklahoma. We're live. Boom. There we go. Okay. So, what do you guys think about this news? With the rumors that Mara Jade will now be cast in episode 9. Trying to get everything together. I'm rushing right now. Too little, too late, says Dead Schooled. So Carrie Russell has been cast in episode 9, at least from the rumors we're hearing. I don't know if that's been confirmed by Lucasfilm or not, but pretty good. I think Variety reported it. So I don't think it'll be Mara Jade at all. I think JJ likes playing mind games, and that's what he's doing right now. JJ does that a lot. So I don't think this is any different than anything else he's done. So let's see if I can move this over. All right. And then I've got to get the super chat screen pulled up. I don't know if it's so much as too many female characters as much as it's not enough good female characters. I think that's the problem. It's not enough good ones. And that's what bothers me the most. As you know, Ahsoka is my favorite character. And I would be fine if we had well-written, developed female characters. But that's just not the case in what we have going on right now. So, all right. They would ruin Mara, says Teresa Martin. And how are you today? Nice to see you. Nikki Walters says, what's up, boss? I'm doing good. How are you, ma'am? It's good to see you. Fighting the good fight with me over there on Twitter. So, there are no Sith or real Jedi, so I don't care, says Darth Caesar. That's what a lot of us are. A lot of people are saying that now. A lot of people just don't seem to care. And that sucks, man. That sucks that so many people are going through that. We all want to love Star Wars. We all want to enjoy what's going on with Star Wars. And we can't, because they just continue to push identity politics into everything. And it's so frustrating. I know I covered the Reddit story where it basically seems like J.J. Abrams released that himself. I would not be surprised if he did. And I'm a J.J. fan, and you guys know I'm a J.J. fan. But that Reddit story was, man, that was some on-the-nose stuff in terms of just defending JJ, distancing JJ from Kathleen Kennedy, taking some shots at Rian Johnson, and aligning himself with Bob Iger. Now, again, nobody knows who wrote it, but to me, it feels like that came directly from J.J. Abrams. Rick Ray says, hell, there is no Star Wars anymore. It's over. There's always going to be Star Wars. There's just not Star Wars to look forward to. What's going on with Star Wars right now does not affect me watching Star Wars. In terms of like watching the Clone Wars, watching the original trilogy, the prequels, things like that. So I hear you, though. I hear you. But it just doesn't affect me in terms of my my appreciation and love for the history of Star Wars. Rogue Jedi says, hello, Jeremy. Well, hello right back at you, Rogue Jedi. And let's see. Makita Gut says, exactly. Thank you, Jeremy. My chat just continues to pop on and pop off. So hopefully that gets fixed. Jeremy, you should sue Rebel Radio for defamation. Rebel Radio. I know you're not talking about Rebel Force Radio because those guys are cool. But there's a lot of nonsense going around. So we'll see. Jeremy, are you going to hit the box office tonight? I'm going to try to go see 3 movies tomorrow. I'm going to try to go see Ant-Man. I'm definitely seeing Ant-Man tomorrow. So I'm going to go see Ant-Man. I'm going to go see Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, and I'm going to go see The Incredibles 2. So going to make a day of it. So trying to keep up with what you guys are saying. So Art Bunker says, the more they hate you, the wider your audience grows. Oh yeah, I agree. And I trust me. I mean, I just like to, I like fighting back, but but I understand it. The more that they talk about me and Geeks and Gamers, and the more they spread nonsense, the better it is for us. So it's not really a big deal. But what was said today was, that was a little too much. I thought that was very, very disgusting and disturbing what happened today, but we'll move on past it. So, all right. Jeremy Lake making love to that pop screen. Trying to keep the audio because there's still a little bit of an echo here, so I got to stay right on top of it. So, let's see. Tony Sin says, look at Jeremy. Hang on. Covering the Mara Jade shit we already covered 2 months ago on the Geeks and Gamers Star Wars podcast. Well, I mean, it's still topical, Tony. So talk about it every day, man. I don't care. Nicholas Glenn, perfect timing. On my way to Pensacola from Beham. Need you to keep this live stream going for 4.5 hours so I'm not bored. That's not going to happen. Not going to happen at all. Jeremy, is that your new room? Says Alfonso. Yes, this is the new room. It's still not completed, but definitely working on it, and we're close. So Worthless Fools 1 says 67,000 subs. You deserve more. Well, we deserve more, and I appreciate it. And it's we are a community, and so it's great. And I'm looking forward to the road. We're still on the road to 100,000. So let's see. Mark Chamber says, Jeremy, I can't believe they tried to tag you for having a Dark Knight poster behind you in your video. That's what SJWs do, man. They find the most extreme circumstances and try to connect dots. It's amazing. It's amazing to me. So let's see. Ms. Verena one says, or MZ Verena. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. One says, can we clone Dave Filoni? What happened today? I don't want to get too much into it because I don't want to focus on it much. But since I responded on Twitter, Steel Wars, a podcaster, a YouTuber, and a Star Wars podcaster, on my Ahmed Best video where I was talking about, what Ahmed Best, Jar Jar Abrams, you guys have got me twisted on Jar Jar Abrams, Jar Jar Binks actor said, I was talking about what he went through and all the stories that was going on. And behind me, I had my Why So Serious Joker poster, which I had for the previous 3 or 4 videos that I had made that week. And they were trying to say I was sending subliminal, suicide messages or something like that, or I was making fun or making light of the suicide situation because I had the Joker poster behind me that said, why so serious? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? How do you get that in your head? The entire video, I was literally talking about how serious the situation was. I was talking about how the Geeks and Gamers staff and community does not support that type of stuff, and we don't stand for it. And I talked about how serious suicide is, and I just don't want to talk about this particular topic anymore because I feel like it's been people are using suicide to go after me because they don't agree with my opinions, and I think that's just pathetic and horrible. And the more we talk about it, the more it just highlights their negativity. And it's sad, man. It's sad to use Heath Ledger's situation and trying to go, oh, F that Jeremy guy. I don't like his opinion. So, let me connect all these crazy dots. So it is what it is. We'll move on. We'll continue to move forward. We're making a lot of noise, and this community is amazing. And you know, nothing you can do but just set the record straight and move on. So, all right. Alex Jinx says, "What did you think about Collider SJW Council?" I don't know if something specific happened on Collider Jedi Council. I haven't watched Collider Jedi Council in months, probably. So if something new transpired or if something happened, I couldn't tell you anything because I haven't watched it in months. I think I've watched a couple of clips here and there recently, and I used to watch the show religiously, and I still love Christian Harloff. I'm a big fan of Harloff. I miss the days when it was Campia Harloff and Mark Ellis and Tiffany Smith. You know, those were the good old days of the Collider Jedi Council, and those days are long gone. So Rick Tears says, Soy/SJW theory. U.S. Involved in multi-war since 01. Most testosterone is overseas now. It's possible. It's good. That's possible. Trickster66 says, oh, nothing. You just sent an awesome super chat. So thank you, Trickster66. If you meant to send something with that, I'll try to keep my eye out for it. Let's see. Obi-Wan 27883. I see you got my email about Kerry Russell. I got about 6 emails about that. So I can't remember who's the first person I saw, but I appreciate it. And yeah, I appreciate you guys continuing to hit my inbox up with these stories. So I definitely do appreciate it. So let's see. The DJ D shows says, have a drink at the movies on me. Have fun. Thank you. Thank you. It's going to be fun. Hopefully I'll be able to knock all 3 movies out, but I'm definitely going to see Ant-Man and the Wasp, do a review for the channel. And I really want to knock out Incredibles and Jurassic World all in one day. So we shall see. Mac Welsh says, I'm so sad because I'm invisible to Jeremy. No, you're not, buddy. No, you're not. I see you. I see you and I appreciate you. Fun Time Frenzy. Hey, Jeremy, did you like DJ in The Last Jedi? Nah, not really. Wasn't the worst character, but you know, Del Toro I like Del Toro as an actor. So it's yeah, but he was pretty forgettable. So FP Sunny says, haven't seen Incredibles 2 yet. You a Disney fan? I am a Disney fan. I'm a bigger fan of Geeks and Gamers though, and Geeks and Gamers has taken all of my time right now. But I'm gonna make some time to go see Incredibles 2. Sheena says, love you and this community. Don't listen to the haters. You're a wonderful person. Thank you for that. Thank you so much for being so supportive and for your kind words. It means a lot. You have no idea how much. So Jason Wells, but you can't see me. Can't see me. All right. Brandon Stratton says G&G over Disney. I like it. I like that attitude. KR Companion, you can't see me, but I can see you. Just type Mario Kart with a C. Jeremy will see you then. I did see it. I did. Jason Wells, I have my cloak of invisibility in. Where's Lauren? I'm not sure. I still haven't. Lauren's been busy. I've been busy. So, Nicholas Glenn says, did you see the Hannibal interview at the Saturn Award? I did not. I did not. Johnny 5 says, love you, Jeremy. Oh, actually, Nicholas Glenn, yes, I did. Is that the one where on the red carpet? Yes, I believe I did see that one where he was, you can tell, man, Mark's not happy with what happened. I did see that one. I'm sorry. So yeah, if that's the one you're talking about, yes. And Johnny 5 says, love you, Jeremy. Love you right back. I find your lack of faith disturbing. Says, why do you hate me, Jeremy? I don't. I promise. I really don't. Jeremy, what's your favorite cartoon? Probably 80s G.I. Joe. Probably. I'm not a big cartoon person now, like current stuff. Like, I mean, I'll occasionally watch South Park. I loved Beavis and Butthead growing up. But I was an 80s kid, so definitely a big G.I. Joe kid. Silverhawks, Transformers, Ninja Turtles. Those were my focus right there. Let's see. Obi-Wan 27883. I had a thought about Force Nightmares resetting timeline. It's not crazy as it seems. Already precedent there with The Last Jedi regarding TFA. Might as well continue with episode 9. Mara is casted. I don't think it's going to be Mara Jade. I don't. And maybe the name is Mara, but I don't think it's going to be Mara Jade. I don't think they're that. Never mind. I can't say they're not that dumb because they've proven that they are. So, Thomas Gilkey, check your Twitter, Jeremy. Have you seen my Twitter? My Twitter is insane. I can't keep up with my Twitter. Jeremy, favorite rock band? I mean, everybody's gonna get mad because I'm a Green Day fan, and if people are like, they're not rock, they're pussies. But I love Green Day. I love Aerosmith. Aerosmith's one of my all-time favorite bands. So those are right up there at the top. I know people get mad at this one too. I like Daughtry. I love Guns N' Roses. So yeah, Def Leppard. Def Leppard is right up there. Def Leppard is just so incredibly amazing. So not Limp Bizkit. No, not Limp Bizkit. Yeah, see, like heavy metal, never really. I mean, I like some heavy metal, but not the biggest heavy metal fan. I love Metallica. Yes, I love Metallica. Bowie's great. Aiden, Bowie's great. Jason Wells, growing up, my parents refused to have a TV, so my G.I. Joe came from comics. Years later, when I watched the cartoon, it was so bad. Oh man, and see, and that's all. Like right now, if like again, a lot of people, a lot of G.I. Joe fans, they're split on the like 86, 87 movie, with Serpentor and Cobra Law. That movie was just so incredibly powerful in my childhood to me. Back then, it wasn't like it is now. I'm sure a lot of you are my age, but that movie was something that was just talked about in my circles as a kid when we played G.I. Joe, and we never saw it for years. And it was always like there was this group of kids that had seen G.I. Joe, the movie, and there was the group of us that hadn't. And I was part of the group that hadn't. So they always had like an upper hand on us when talking about G.I. Joe, and they acted like they were cooler than us. So when we finally got it, I think my aunt came home from like movie gallery, and she just casually tosses this G.I. Joe movie on the couch, and we freak the F out. We start running around the neighborhood screaming to everyone like, oh my God, we have G.I. Joe, the movie. And like 20 of us came over, piled into my living room, and we all watched it. And it was one of the greatest moments of my life. So I just have a strong nostalgia for that movie. And I love it. I love it so much. I love the music. I love Pythona. I love Galobulus, Nemesis Enforcer, Sergeant Slaughter. It's so good. Falcon, Jinx. I'm upset that Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow weren't prominent in that movie. But yeah, I just love it. I love it so much. So, all right. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything here. Jason Wells, I did see that movie. My friend had it, loved it. It's so good. It's so good. Thomas Gilkey, I met up with Miguel, Jasmine. They're incredible. Still waiting on Samuel. They didn't wear their shirts. Do you know who Cat Williams is? Absolutely, I know who Cat Williams is. Love Cat Williams. He's hilarious. A little overdone. Cat Williams kind of went through that Kevin Hart phase a few years ago where he was just everywhere. But he's still hilarious. So I'll check it out, Thomas. I'm happy that you got to meet Miguel and Jasmine. Jasmine is one of our editors, one of our video editors. She's amazing. And Miguel is part of our Anime Lately team, and he is awesome. So, all right, let's see. Destro is a gangsta. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Destro. Love Destro's voice. Man, people are either like, it seems like people either love or hate Fortnite. Like, it's so funny to me. So, Kathleen Kennedy out of Lucasfilm, and Mara Jade appears in episode 9. Count me in. I mean, if she's gone, that's great. We don't know that yet. We absolutely don't know that yet. And just to recap what we're talking about, there's the Variety story out that, Kerry Russell has been cast in in Star Wars Episode 9. This was a role that I believe the code name was Mara when they were searching for an actress. Kerry Russell does look a lot like Mara Jade, but if you look at the timeline and how that would line up, she's way too young to be Mara Jade from the EU. Now, of course, I'm not an expert on the EU, but I've done my research to understand that she wouldn't be the right age. So I don't think it'd be Mara Jade. Jeffrey Toon says they're trolling us. It's very possible. It's very possible. So I played Fortnite for 13 days. I've played Fortnite once, and I just didn't like it. It just didn't work for me. Quick update, too. How many people do we have watching? We have 450 people watching. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining the Geeks and Gamers live stream. I'm your host, Jeremy. People are calling me right now. I don't know why people are calling me, but I can't answer. I'm live on YouTube. And so let's see. Okay, so update on some things. Gonna have a few gaming Google Hangouts coming up in the very near future, starting next week. I'm going to have gaming Google Hangouts with some gamers that I'm friends with. Also, some people from the Geeks and Gamers team. I'm going to work on having reviews for you on to do an interview with him about some of the information that he says he has some insider information from Lucasfilm. We're going to talk about that in the next few weeks. We're going to work on having Star Wars Theory on the channel. We're going to be starting to work on these gaming streams that I've been promising all of you. So a lot of things are coming to the Geeks and Gamers channel. I really appreciate all of your support. I really appreciate the fact that you guys have all stayed committed. And so, it's gonna be a lot of fun. So not Star Wars Explained, Star Wars Theory. Star Wars Theory will be on here. So let's see. Reviews for You is a cool dude. Looking forward to that. Definitely. Just got to line up some scheduling with him, but definitely next week. And there's a fly flying around. Move, fly. I will kill you. R.I.P. Ahsoka background. If this fly don't get out of here, I'm going to kick its ass. It's going to be like that episode that Rian Johnson directed of Breaking Bad. So let's see. Don't give up on the Ahsoka background. I'm still going to work something out. This is not going to be the only view you're going to see on this channel. Trust me on that. So, good episode. That was a good episode. Every episode of Breaking Bad is good. Breaking Bad, you know, I caught up on Better Call Saul. If you have not watched Better Call Saul, you need to catch up on Better Call Saul. It is incredible. It's such a great series. The character development of Saul Goodman is on the level of Walter White. So you just have to watch these shows. So if you're a fan of Breaking Bad, then you have to watch Better Call Saul. Unbelievable character development. Okay, Trickster66, another super chat. Thank you so very much. What is there to look forward to in episode 9? Snoke dead. Rey's background looked intriguing. No, nothing to it. Phasma dead. Luke killed him off. Finn, Tico, who cares? Leia, no Carrie, what? I think you nailed it right there. You're 100% correct. And it's what a lot of Star Wars fans are feeling right now. And I don't know how they're going to fix it. I'm not sure they can fix it, to be honest with you. I feel like we are in the dark times right now for Star Wars, and it's unfortunate. But in time, we will get it back. And if this fly doesn't stop flying around his room, I'm gonna go crazy. So all right. So Bacon Boy 478, Beachhead costs more than Cobra Commander on Amazon. Well, first of all, which Cobra Commander? I highly doubt that Beachhead cost as much as like 83 Cobra Commander or the hooded Cobra Commander. But Cobra Commander's had a lot of iterations, so it depends on which Cobra Commander. But the original Beachhead, I would imagine, goes for a pretty penny. I mean, he was great in the movie. I loved Beachhead. So let's see. Zachary Fett says, Mara Jade, do not tease me. Well, it's speculation at this point. But Kerry Russell has been cast in episode 9, and Variety is reporting that. And a lot of people are speculating that that was the character with the codename Mara that they were looking for. And she does look a lot like Mara Jade, but I don't think it's going to be. Alfonso says, do you play Battlefront 2? I have not played Battlefront 2 in a while, but I love Battlefront 2. And I'm planning on streaming that for the channel very soon and give me an excuse to get back on gaming. I'm committed to getting back on video games on this channel. Yes, we will not stop talking about Star Wars, but we're going to start evolving this channel into more than just what we've been doing for the last few months. But it's been great. It's been great for our growth. It's been great to give us the big platform. If this fucking fly does not stop flying around, I'm going to get pissed. Let's see. I'm sorry for cussing. You know, guys, I'm trying to clean up my language a little bit here. So, let's see. Jason Wells, I just come here to chew Bogan and kick Ashla. I'm all out of Bogan. Let's see. Redbeard, looking forward to Star Wars Resistance anime? No. But again, much like this fly is pissing me off. Almost got him. I mean, Dave Filoni's involved, so I'm looking forward to it from that standpoint. But I just, much like, look, I didn't think the Clone Wars looked great at first, and then I eventually fell in love with it. I didn't think the Rebels animation looked good, and then I fell in love with it. Okay, so Rebels is still not the greatest, but it's really good. But this anime style stuff, man, it just does not look good. It does not look good to me. So that fly is attracted to your piss cup. Darth Revis, is anyone else buffering? I hope not. Let me know if you're buffering. I'm not buffering on my end here on my phone because I'm watching on my phone. And I'm not getting a bunch of Fs in the comments. So I think we're in good shape. So, all right. So nobody else looks like they're buffering. All right, sweet. We shouldn't be because I've got my wired connection in and we are good. So, okay, let's see. Let me catch up here. Hingle McCringleberry, Mara Jade flashback, bro. That might be it. That might be it. Hingle McCringleberry says this will be a Mara Jade flashback. That might be. You might be right about that. You might be. I don't think that's going to please the fans, but you might be right about it. Lobo Cop 69. Nothing to say. Just want to support. That's so damn nice. That's just so damn nice. It's just, I just appreciate it. I really do. Fortnite is Cancer says Battlefront 2 is awful. Why, Jeremy? Why? I love Battlefront 2. I love it. I understand that that's not a popular opinion. I knew what that game was going right into it, and I'm very happy with it. It doesn't do anything in terms of like story, but I enjoy the gameplay. I enjoy the universe. I enjoy everything outside of being on Crate, and that's a map I did enjoy a lot until The Last Jedi made me not like that map. But Battlefront 2 is a beautiful game. It does justice to Star Wars in terms of just the feel and the atmosphere. I like it. I like it, and I thoroughly enjoy it. So I'm not saying it's a like great game across the board, but it's damn fun. I thoroughly enjoy it. So, let me MW77 SJWs hate large corporations but love Disney. Exactly. It doesn't really make a lot of sense, does it? Because, you know, putting your anti-capitalism message in your Star Wars movie, letting Disney do that of all companies. And I'm a Disney fan. I love Disney. I don't love everything Disney does, but mainly it's Walt Disney World and Disney parks. I love them. Love them so much. Jason Wells, wash your hat if you don't want flies. Just saying. Well played. Well played. No, the problem is we've been in and out of this room so much for the past 3 days working on things. So I thought I got all the bugs out because obviously bugs are just going to fly indoors. I am so nitpicky about leaving doors open in my house. Like if someone opens the door, if that door is open for like more than 2 seconds, I'm screaming to shut the door. I even do it when I'm watching television shows and somebody walks in the door and they leave a door open. I'm like, shut the door. It just drives me crazy. So let's see. Bass Marine. Every time I react to something Star Wars related, I get attacked. I'm sick of it. I tweeted a screenshot to you 2 hours ago. Unless something big changes, I'm selling my Star Wars Celebration tickets. Don't let them do that to you. I mean, if you bought the tickets, that means that you have some interest in going. And I would urge you to not let them stop you from going to somewhere that you wanted to go. Because that's exactly what they want. That's exactly what they want. And look, I fall into it too. Okay. Look, guys, I'm not used to people watching my video and nitpicking every little detail of everything I do. I'm not used to people caring about every little thing that comes out of my mouth. And I know I have to stop responding to these assholes on Twitter. I know I have to stop giving them because that's what they want. Like they are literally now, and maybe I just haven't become self-aware enough, but they're literally using me to get more attention for their platform. I know what they're doing. I'm not an idiot. Like I know exactly what they're doing. I know they're baiting me. And I can't help it because I'm a confrontational person and I like to fight back. I like to, you punch me, I'll punch you back twice. But that mentality is not helping. I am giving them exactly what they want. And I know that, and I have to get better about it because, I have to understand that this growth this year has happened so fast. 67,000 subs in like 5 or 6 months is insane. And I'm trying to learn how to handle it. But I try to wear it all out here on my sleeve. I'm not pretending I'm great. I'm not pretending I'm this and that. I'm a regular dude who's been lucky enough to have a great, awesome following in just a few months. And I'm trying to keep up with it, and I'm trying to learn how to handle it. And yeah, I know exactly what they're doing because look, I said a lot of the same things I'm saying now when we didn't have a following and nobody cared. Yet now that we have a following, suddenly everybody wants to hang on every word I say and take posters in my room and try to say that's me making a subliminal message for something else. And it's nonsense, man. Like it's crazy. But I am learning. I'm very aware of what's going on, and I will continue to get better as time goes on. So, let me see. Memphis Dell, what's up, Jay? Just wanted to say have a good one. Thank you, Memphis Dell. I mean, you're always here. You're always supportive, and I really do appreciate it. Let me see. Jason Wells, nothing I super chat should be taken that serious. This fly is fixing to be taken seriously right now. Actually, we're just gonna embrace the fly at this point. Can we just embrace him? Like right now, where's he at? He's just flying around, chilling. So let's just embrace the fly. This is our homage to the Breaking Bad episode. So we're just going to embrace it. Rick Tier says, Amar Jade flashback hides Ray fearing Dark Luke. Interesting. Obi-Wan 27883, can we start promoting Timothy Zahn as creative number 2 with Dave Filoni as head? Thoughts? Love that thought. And a lot of it comes down to so many of you have such reverence for Timothy Zahn. You guys know I'm not the most versed EU person. I know some things, but I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I know things. All right, he's on my phone. Check this out. Oh, man, he flew away. But so I'm not going to pretend that I know more than a lot of you. But judging on everything you guys have said to me and how Timothy Zahn is revered by everyone, I think that's a great idea. Rick Ray, when these jerks attack you, it's like an attack on all of us. I feel like all these people on this channel are family. Therefore, I have to help defend everyone here. Everyone in here, you two make us great. Rick Ray, I love that message. I love it so much. You've and not that I ever try to highlight this because I'm not interested in highlighting it. I'm only going to repeat it because you've mentioned it on multiple occasions, Rick. But Rick is a gay man, and he's very vocal about that. And he's been vocal to the fact that he feels like I don't treat him differently, and I don't treat anybody differently based on their sexuality. I don't think anybody should be treated differently. I don't think you should get special perks for being gay. I don't think you should be disrespected for being gay. I don't think it matters what you do in the bedroom. I think that you should be treated based on your personality and your character, not what you do behind the scenes. And so Rick, yeah, just I really appreciate that. And that's just how I roll. So Luke Flywalker says dead skulls. For someone that loves Cobra Kai so much, go get some chopsticks and Mr. Miyagi, the SOB. Let's see. I'm looking. Preach, Jeremy, preach. Thank you. And the following we have is incredible. It's incredible. Voorhees67 says, thank you, Jeremy, preach. Nobody should feel disrespected in this community as long as you're willing to come in here, have conversations. If you have disagreements, there's a way to go about it. You can talk to someone respectfully. You can challenge those. You can challenge me. I'm always willing to have that conversation all day long. But if you come in being a dick, my mentality is just to be a bigger dick. So the DJD show, the advice I gave you on Twitter equals no stress on Twitter. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm going to definitely have to dial back Twitter, man. This is why Jeremy Johns, and I haven't spoke with Johns since he left Twitter, but I can only speculate. Like, this is why he left, man. Like, I even told him, like, hey, man, if you ever get any backlash because you're affiliated with me, man, it's no harm, no foul if you need to distance yourself, because I don't want anybody getting negativity because they're, you know, publicly aligned with me. So, but that's probably why he left. I know he wasn't a big fan of Twitter anyway, and Twitter can just, man, it can drag you down. And as soon as I see, the reason I'm on Twitter, and I've never been a big Twitter guy, but because of the YouTube channel taking off, I felt it was necessary to build our Twitter account up, build our Twitter following so people can be notified of what's going on with the Geeks and Gamers channel. And it has helped us from that standpoint. But it can also be a cesspool and drag you down. It can drag you down big time. And that's very, you know, that's on my mind right now. So Megatron 0451, always think WWCCD. What would Cobra Commander do? Yes, I like it. That's what I'm talking about. Jeremy, son, show me, kill the fly. Let's see. Stephanie Janisek says, at the grocery store, people are stupid. I love how like she's just straight to the point. I'm at the grocery store. People are stupid. KR Companion says, I use Twitter to reach out to celebs and promote merch. Also support EVS and Geeks and Gamers. Thank you so much. I made a Twitter account a month ago because of EVS, or I made a Twitter account because of EVS. I check it once a month. That's probably the best. That's probably the best way to do it. Kego Rogers. Reviews for you. I'll roast these people like I did Jason yesterday. And reviews for you, everyone. Shoot him a sub. I'm going to have him on the channel probably next week. He and I'll talk. We talked private message on Twitter. We've already agreed that we're going to do it. We just have to get up a time that works for both of us, and we're going to have a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to it. So John Cipolla says, happy Friday, Jeremy. And John, and just so you all know, I do watch all the comments. At least I try my best. And John, I know you commented on live stream from last night, and you said that you didn't even get a notification for it. So that sucks. So that might have been the High Council. I'm not sure. But one of them you did comment, so you didn't get a notification. So sorry about that. I'm glad to see you here, though, now. Let's see. Observer Dude, Jeremy, what was, in your opinion, the worst change made in the special edition of the original trilogy? For me, the thing that sticks out the most is the cantina scene. That just, to me, is like a thorn in my side. I am one of the few people, and maybe I'm few, I don't know, but I prefer the special edition ending to Return of the Jedi. I love that ending music, so that probably will divide some people right there. But the music in the cantina, I mean, not cantina, but the in Jabba's palace. I'm sorry, but that. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's so bad. I know. That's so bad. I hate that song. I hate it. I hate it so bad. It's so horrible. I have to fast forward every time. Like, it is so painfully horrible. Jennifer G said that sounded better. Gonna make Jeremy screeching minor ringtone. All right, let me get caught up on these super chats. Jeffrey Toon, Twitter is the front of all evil in the world. Ask Odin. He's a theology teacher. I want to have Odin on the channel too coming up because I like Odin. Odin's good people. Matthew Smith, I would prefer they bring I don't know who that is over Mara because I'm not an EU person, but Verger over Mara. So you guys will have to tell me who that is. Jason Wells, let's see. CC would hatch an overcomplicated plan to take over Disney. Then he would blame his underlings when the mouse crushes his tank and nicks his rattler out of the air. Talking about Cobra Commander. Cobra Commander would hatch an overcomplicated plan to take over Disney. He always overcomplicates everything. Like, he just always overcomplicates. He lies like right in front of people, and then he asks people that knows he's lying to confirm his lies, and then they sit there and say, no, you're lying. What's wrong with you? Like, Cobra Commander is hilarious. He's so not self-aware. He's the least self-aware villain of all time, and it's so funny. It's so good. The Dallas Deadeye. Jeremy, get wags my tag on High Council We can't let the Illuminati win. I'm not sure who that is, but I'll have to check that out. Nicholas Glenn joined the G&G Patreon, but does not look like much is going on there. Can you elaborate? Now that we're in the new room, there's going to be a lot going on the Patreon. I have done a bad job of keeping up with it, and so a lot of people have just been supportive on Patreon, and we haven't been really following up on a lot of the perks and stuff, but that will change very soon, because I'm starting to getting it demonetized now on a lot of stuff, and I don't want to be. I honestly want us to go ad free at some point. You know, we do have a lot of things on geeksandgamers.com, like I've said, with the dedicated server. We pay for SEO programs. We do a lot of things like that. We definitely want to make sure that we're paying, you know, our contributors and people on the staff. And so there's a lot of income that we have to keep up to make this thing go and continue to build it. There's a lot of plugins. There's a lot of maintenance, things like that. And so, yeah, but Patreon is definitely going to be a focus for us moving forward. So thank you for asking that, Nicholas. So Zachary Fett, the musical number was the worst. Yes, it was. Dr. Otto von Doofus, what if Disney called a mulligan? I don't know what you mean is specifically to that, but right now they've had their mulligan, and that was Solo. Solo would have to be their mulligan. So let's see. David Gray, Jeremy, the message I sent to you on Yahoo is Twitter is better option. Destro is bad. Destro is bad, as in Destro is good. We love Destro. Let's see. JR, the Return of the Jedi song called Jedi Rocks by Nicki Minaj. Ugh, why would you bring Nicki Minaj into this? I've honestly, and this is probably one of the most proud things for me, I can't name one Nicki Minaj song. I can't name one. And that makes me so happy. It makes me so happy that I can't name one. So, what if Ahsoka and Ezra appear in episode 9? A lot of people have brought that point up. It feels incredibly forced to me if that happens. I don't want to see it, but I would obviously be happy if Ahsoka shows up. Skeletor is my spirit animal. Love Skeletor. I can only remember Nicki Minaj's ass. Gulp, gulp. There's the gulp, gulps. I would rather have Nicki 6. Oh, okay. My bad, JR. Okay. See, man, when I'm trying to keep up with so many, sometimes I can't process exactly the meaning behind what you guys are saying. My bad. Are you actually going to see episode 9? I probably will. I don't know, though. I was pretty happy. I'm very happy I didn't see Solo. Very happy I didn't see Solo. So, you know, but episode 9's way too far away, and there's so much that could happen between now and then. So I don't want to commit to anything right now. So that's just not what I'm going to do. Nicholas Glenn, Tupac would have killed the Jabba musical number. Tupac, the man, the greatest rapper of all time. Not even close. Not even close. Jason Wells, let's see, NOK for life. Is that supposed to be like, I know what that is, but it's, I was going to say NWO for life. I was actually watching, you reminded me of NWO for life, but I was watching something earlier. I'm addicted to old school wrestling drama. I'm addicted to it. And there was, I don't know if any of my old school wrestling fans remember, but remember when Arn Anderson gave up his spot to Kurt Hennig, and then the next week the NWO came out and they made fun of that, and it was one of the most hilarious promos I've seen ever. It was so great, and Ric Flair is still mad about that to this day. Like, he's still mad about it. Jeff from World Class Bullshitters and I are going to do like an old school wrestling Google Hangout in the very near future. So Jason Wells, you just reminded me of that. So I hope we have some wrestling fans, but it's got to be old school because I don't know anything about wrestling beyond like 2012. But really, it's like post-Attitude Era is really when I fell off, but I still casually watched here and there. Timothy Swan, new subscriber from Australia, Jeremy. May the force be with you and the High Council. Kathleen Kennedy and her kind do not have the high ground. They only deal in absolutes. Timothy, thank you very much. All the way from Australia. That's incredible. Just amazing to me that we have such worldwide support. Thousands of money, says Space Alcoholic. I can't believe nobody super chatted a thousands of money super chat yet. So Tupac will always be my favorite rapper, says Trey Sun. That's right, me too. Eminem gave him a run, though, for me. But M fell off bad. M fell off bad, real bad. So, leaving to catch a flight later, Jeremy. Voorhees67, have a safe trip, buddy. Take it easy. Enjoy that cruise. Rick Ray says, my old school is way older than yours. NWO was the death nail for WCW, says Clarence E. Davis too. Yes, but only because of how they handled it, because the NWO for like the first few months was the greatest thing ever. And then they completely mismanaged it. And that's the problem with it. And that's kind of what sucks about the whole thing. Laura, Ryan stole my fan fiction story. Hello back at you, Laura. Thank you for joining us. Lagging. Am I lagging? Let me know if I'm lagging, everyone. I'm not lagging. Okay. There's Anna, that Star Wars girl. Hello, Anna. How are you? All right, I'm not lagging. Okay, cool. So to recap, because how many people do we have watching now? We have 546. So hello, everyone. Hit that like button if you don't mind. We are at 204 likes. So hit that like button. And we're just talking about this latest news with Kerry Russell being cast in episode 9. And there's a lot of speculations that this could be Mara Jade. I don't think it's Mara Jade. I don't think the age lines up at all. And a few people in the comments here have mentioned that it could be a flashback situation, which makes the most sense to me now that I think about it. So appreciate everyone that brought that theory up. So that's probably what happened. You never know. You never know. Remember when they cast the guys from the Raid in The Force Awakens, and there was all this hype. And they're like, oh, they're going to be the Knights of Ren, and it's going to be amazing. And they literally did nothing. They did nothing in The Force Awakens, and it was really bad. So, let me see what we got going on here. All right, up to 250 likes. Thank you for that. Yeah, the Raid guys were just so irrelevant in that movie. So it was so bad. Hopefully she'll be Holdo's sister. Oof. I just hope. I just don't want any mention of Holdo. Period. Black Moose is Jeremy's black friend. I don't even know what that means. Stop saying Holdo. Okay, I won't say it anymore. F. Vince Russo. Vince Russo is a trip, man. To listen to that guy on a podcast is a trip. It's hilarious to listen to him. Hilarious. So, Michael Keaton is the best Batman, period. Clarence E. Davis, too. No, he's not Clarence E. Davis II. He's not. He's second live-action Batman. He's second to Bale, but Bale is the best. Bale is the best Batman. And you're just all going to have to accept this. This is a fact. It's a fact that Christian Bale is the best Batman. But I do love Michael Keaton. I love Michael Keaton. So, Podman says Batfleck is the best. No, he's not. I knew this would get the chat going right now. Dark Apprentice says, whoa, you lost me on Bale. Christian Bale's my favorite Batman. He's my favorite actor. But I'm not going to say that Keaton wasn't great, because Keaton was great. Okay. Keaton was amazing. Jason Wells, Michael Keaton was the best Bruce Wayne. Zachary Fett says Bale is the best Batman, but not the best Bruce Wayne. See, I thought he was a great Bruce Wayne too. So this has got you guys hyped right now. I just need to do a live stream where we can talk about Batman and how Christian Bale is the best Batman. But it's just an objective fact, and as long as you guys can't accept that, I can't help you. So you just have to accept it. This is all Clarence E. Davis II's fault. Okay, it's all his fault. He's the one that started this. Clooney is the pork wallet. Rock G knows what's going on. David Gray says, seeing Ahsoka in a movie would be amazing. Would like to talk with you sometimes about starting a YouTube channel. I think you may be able to help. Definitely, man. I'm always trying to help as many people as we possibly can. So Micah Mathis, Kevin Conroy is the only Batman that matters. Jason Wells, how do I unsubscribe again? Conroy's great, but it's different. It's a different dynamic. You've got the animated side versus the live action. So it's totally different. So I'm just speaking to live action, and Bale is the best Batman. And it's an objective fact. And you just, guys, you got to accept it. You just have to accept these things, okay? I'm the leader of this community, and I'm telling you right now, it's a fact that Bale's the best Batman. You have to accept this. I'm being totally sarcastic right now, and I'm being a total asshole in terms of being the leader. But Bale, I love Bale, but I love Keaton too. So I'm not hating if you like Keaton. I'm not, because Batman 89 holds up extremely well. Batman 89 holds up like a lot of people don't realize. Go watch Batman 89 right now, and it still holds up so good. And Michael Keaton did such a good job. So, Alexis Evans says, I enjoyed Mark Hamill's voice acting on Joker in Batman Animated. Oh, absolutely. Hamill's Joker is phenomenal. So Arc Trooper Knox says, YouTube will do it for you, Jason, meaning unsubscribe you to the channel. It's done it to a lot of people lately. Chip Griffin says, speaking of Holdo and Batman, Holdo will pull a Batman and show up alive in episode 9. Oh, gosh, no. No. Did you see Bale in Little Women? I saw Little Women a long time ago, but I don't recall it that much. Newsies, Bale was great in Newsies. He was great in Empire of the Sun. So love Bale. I do. Bale's just great. So Jason Wells, being pro-Trump is one thing. Being anti-Keaton is over the line. I'm not anti-Keaton. I love Michael Keaton's Batman. Obi-Wan 27883, invite Jesse and Anna. Keaton for life, hashtag best Batman. I respect that. I do. I think he's a great Batman. I really do. So, but Bale's better. And I'm sorry, guys. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. Bale was great in The Fighter. Yes, he was. He won an Oscar for that. Multiplicity with Michael Keaton was a really good movie. It's time for a coup. Keaton is the best. I have pulled a Ryan Johnson. I have split the fan base here at Geeks and Gamers. That's exactly what I've done. So, all right, let's see. Question best Alfred. That's a good one, but I'm going to always have to go with Sir Michael Caine. Sir Michael Caine. I have to. So, I'm a Dark Knight trilogy is like my favorite, trilogy ever, along with Toy Story, obviously. So, it's okay to be wrong, says I Hernandez. Let's see. Lobocop69 says, Affleck all the way. New Batman for a new era. I hate the new DC movies, unless we are talking animation, because that Batman was insane. Also, shout out to Anna, a Star Wars girl with passion. Thank you, Lobocop69. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the nice compliments to Anna, and thank you for talking about the Batman. I love Ben Affleck as a director. He's one of my favorite people in Hollywood. I just did not like his Batman. I just did not like it. So yeah, I apologize, but I just didn't like it. So Bale is great in Hostiles. You need to see it. I have seen Hostiles. If you haven't seen Hostiles, highly recommend it. It is so good. It's so damn good. JR says, take it back or we riot. God darn, I can't believe I pissed you guys off this bad. I didn't mean to. I love you all. I truly do. I truly do. The Dallas Deadeye, you forgot Bale from Dragon movie. Talking about Reign of Fire. Reign of Fire is so good. General Spawn. Do you look forward to Halo Infinite? I absolutely do. I did a reaction to the trailer, not like a live reaction, but just I did a video responding to that trailer. I think Halo Infinite looks great. Let's see. Jason Wells, the tree of Keaton will be refreshed with the tears of tyrants. Jeremy likes Clooney as the best Batman deep down, says Ross Skywalker. The Prestige was a great movie with Christian Bale and Hugh Jackman. Yes, it was. Very underrated. Robin Dale, sorry, Jeremy, it's bust your balls time now. Torque 107, Chick-fil-A tater tots are the best. We just need to all, like, we need to all, what we need to do one day, just to piss off the SJWs, we need to do a community day where we all go to Chick-fil-A and we take pictures and we tag Geeks and Gamers, and or me, you just tag D-Day Cobra and I'll retweet it. And we'll just do like hashtag, some kind of SJW hashtag where it just pisses them off. Just to piss them off. Everybody just go to Chick-fil-A and just we'll just do it just to collectively piss off the SJWs. I'm down with that. I'll let you guys know. Blake Cole 501st, I will let you know. It looks like everybody's on this one. So, all right. None up here, really. I want to try Chick-fil-A, says John. John, you got to look. Again, I've already said I'm not like the Chick-fil-A is fine. It's fine, but it's just like, you know, I don't know. I know people love it. Every time I go to Chick-fil-A, there's like a line around the building. People absolutely love Chick-fil-A. I like it. It's just not my first choice. But if it pisses the SJWs off, I'm there all day. Captain Wiz, I don't know, man. Hashtag why so serious. I don't know if that's talking about earlier or not, but it's cool, man. Let's see. Reed Palantia. At least you enjoy the chaos and don't cut out people who disagree. Unlike Johnson. I'm so thinking about it. You have a lot in common with the Joker. Chaos. Hey, I'm a dog chasing cars. I wouldn't know what to do if I caught one. That's kind of what happened with the YouTube channel. I was a dog chasing cars. I've chased cars. Now I've caught a car. The YouTube channel has taken off, and I'm not really sure what to do now that I've caught one. So I just keep letting these people try to get more traction for their own stuff by going after me, and I have to stop responding. I have to. Obi-Wan 2788, Affleck is better than Kilmer, and he will not be named as he who will not be named as Batman. Can anyone hack time and remove that Batman? I will pay thousands of money to the one who does it. Nice little subtle jab at me. I can totally respect that. All right, let me get caught up here. Laura Ryan stole my fan fiction story. Hashtag white chicken privilege. Lobocop. Agree to disagree, man. We can differ and still exist in the same community. How about that? SJW is insane, right? Also, sorry for my English. Not only Polish, but also drunk. No problem, man. No problem. You are good to go. Captain Wiz, it was earlier. They just tried to stir the pot. It's true. They do. Jeremy's friend stock in Batman affairs just plummeted. Sell. What happened to R. Kelly, Podman? I haven't seen R. Kelly in the comments in the last few days. I think he super chatted on the High Council though. So if that's who you're talking about, I'm assuming you're not talking about the musician R. Kelly. So, let me see. All right, Jason Wells, in town with 50,000 Marines and one Chick-fil-A. I have better things to do than wait in line for an hour on your own on that one. No problem, man. No problem. You are not, not the real R. Kelly, that dude that comes on here. Haha. I knew what you were talking about at least. So yeah, I haven't seen him in a few days, but I'm sure he'll be around. He's probably been busy. So plus I missed the normal time last night. And so I didn't go live until like 8 or 9 o'clock. And I usually go on around 6. So, and eventually I'm going to have to change this live stream time as I'm doing more things, but that's something we can talk about at a later date. But the live streams are always going to be a thing here as long as the community wants it. It's all about you. It's all about what you want. And if enough people want to continue to tune into these live streams, then I'm always going to give them to you. So right now we have 550 people watching. That's kind of what we average, about 500-600 people watching these live streams at any time. They usually get between 5,000 and 10,000 views. That's awesome. That's amazing. And so I appreciate it. So Kanye is a gay fish, says Darth Guyver. Fortnite is cancer, says games over movies. Well, you're going to be happy in the next month because we're going to be doing a lot more games. So, let's Ace Bets 70. Did you read about the two Guild Wars, the two Guild Wars, two SJW devs that attacked the fan on Twitter and then were removed, immediately fired? Hashtag poetic justice. I heard about it and I meant to do a video on it and I got too tied up, but I might do a video about that this weekend because that's a story that needs to be highlighted. That's an important story that needs to be highlighted right there. So I'm very, very happy to hear that. And that's how it should be, man. It should be fair for everybody across the board. So, yes, that's great news. And thank you for continuing to bring that to my attention. So, all right, I am going to have to cut this live stream off pretty soon. We've been going for about an hour. So another 5 or 10 minutes max because I have a few things to do around the house. And I got to get ready because I am going to see 3 movies tomorrow if possible. So I've got to cut this short, and I do apologize, but Leia is all the way in my house. It's a nice little walk. Like, it's not that far, but it's far enough. So I'm not going to go grab her right now. So chores at the Jeremy residence. But that guy has 3 hours left on his drive. I know, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. 3 movies, that's like a ton of monies. Jeremy, keep wife happy. Happy wife, happy life. She says that all the time, actually. So, all right, hang on. Jeremy, I have been struggling with depression, and you are one of the things that cheers me up. Thank you. Holy shit, man. Thank you. Wide awake. Well, depression sucks. And there's, you know, from my little experience, and I've never personally dealt with depression. I know people that have dealt with it. And so, you know, I just knowing that I'm something that cheers you up in this community, cheers you up, means a lot to me. It really does. And, you know, I hope that you continue to make strides in the positive direction and everything gets better. And anything we can do here at the Geeks and Gamers community, you just let me know. If there's any content you'd like to see, I greatly am happy and appreciative of your kind words and happy to help in any way we possibly can. So CZ, hey Jeremy, I asked EVS this, so I'll ask you, have you seen Cecil dancing naked with the devil in the pale moonlight? I haven't because I still have my eyesight. So I'm lucky in that aspect. Sam Flanagan, you should do a live collab with Mark Dice. Love Mark Dice. Mark Dice is awesome. So Brian Real, I think, or Rail says super chat, just super chat. And Alexis Evans, would you go watch a movie based only on the Sith? Also, how do you feel about a film based on Palpatine's life? 100%. And I've said this many times. We need more Sith focus in Star Wars. Go back in time and talk about the Sith. Talk about Darth Bane. There's so many things they could do with it. And yes, I would love a movie. I mean, we've gotten a lot of Palpatine's backstory, but obviously, yes, I would love to see something like that. So Reed Palentius is just a donation. Thank you. You're so freaking nice. So Lobocop, 5 minutes. What to say? Cheers, Jeremy. All the best to your family. Thank you. Thank you so much. JR says, you're good, dude, Jeremy. Thank you. I'm just lucky enough to have an awesome following. I am nothing without this community. All right. Nothing. Literally. I am just a guy talking on the internet. So I am only as awesome as this community allows me to be. And as long as you continue to give me this platform, then and I will do my best to make you all proud. I'll probably make mistakes as time continues to move forward, but I promise I will do my best to learn from mistakes and handle things the best way possible. And so, yeah, and somebody asked me multiple times yesterday, in the stream. I watched it because I watched the streams back and I try to read all the comments. So someone asked me multiple times, and I never saw it until I watched the replay. Someone asked me, how did I feel about, there's a channel that re-uploaded my Star Wars Explained video where I went off on Star Wars Explained. And I was like, I commented on that video. I said it was fine. Like, I didn't approve anybody to re-upload my content, but I was like, cool, that means people can stop asking me about it. I have no reason to hide from that video. I stand by everything I said. I dropped about 80 F-bombs in the video. I was really, really direct. Star Wars Explained and I have talked about it, and it's cool. Like, I wish him the best. I think he has a solid channel. I think he's a solid dude from everything I've gotten to know. So we moved on from that, but yeah, the re-upload, like, it didn't matter to me. I've already commented on that video and told him, like, at least people now can stop asking me about it because the video's up. David Gray says, just a donation, brother. Thank you, David. Jason Wells, oh, sorry, Jeremy, I forgot you were still here. You can go now. Jeffrey Toon, who ate all the pies? Darth Barris. Let's see. Makita Gut says, Jeremy, you're the best. Thank you. Let's see. All right, I think we're about wrapped up. So Adam West is still the best Batman. So, all right, so here's what I want to know. I want to know what is your favorite, just a random thing that I want you guys to comment. What is your favorite MCU movie to date? Right now, as we end this, what is your favorite Marvel Cinematic Universe movie? That's how we're going to end this one tonight. I know, look at Nameless One was already ready to say he's from Michigan, and that's all good too. So now Beaver Brian, Logan is not an MCU movie, so it's got to be within the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Not a Marvel movie, Marvel Cinematic Universe. Seeing a lot of Winter Soldier, seeing Guardians, seeing the Iron Man, Black Panther, Homecoming, Avengers Infinity War, Guardians, Winter Soldier, a lot of Winter Soldiers, a lot. There's a lot of Winter Soldier love up in here. Civil War, Infinity War, Captain America 1990. I see Blade, but Blade's not MCU, but Blade is fantastic. Deadpool's not an MCU. Yeah, I think Winter Soldier probably has the most that I saw. Like, Winter Soldier is getting flooded on here. Me, I'm a Guardians guy. Guardians and Infinity War is close, though. Torque 107, with the way Rebels ends with Ahsoka, she looks like she has been through a lot and changed. Do you think she became a Jedi again? That's a good question. That's a very good question. She had a Gandalf look to her in the end, at the end of Rebels. Like, I got some Gandalf feel from that. So she looks very, very wise, very, very mysterious now, very composed. I'm fascinated to see what Ahsoka's like now after that. Fascinated. So hopefully we get to see. But I don't know if she's a Jedi or not. But that's a great question. But yeah, she looks so wise now. She looks like Ahsoka the Wise. Lobocop 69, first Iron Man, fresh, new, exciting. All right, guys, thank you all so much. Appreciate all of the support. Make sure to like the video if you don't mind. And I will see you all soon. Going to knock out 3 movies tomorrow if possible. Definitely going to see Ant-Man and the Wasp and The Incredibles. Hopefully I'll get to knock out all 3 movies and get Jurassic World. So I appreciate you. For the commenter earlier that was talking about going through depression. Again, just thank you for your kind words. You know, and all the best wishes from the Geeks and Gamers community. On behalf of the Geeks and Gamers team and the community, we're happy that we are here to support you in any way we can. Talk to you guys later.